Many of us still remember MySpace. It was at the beginning of the new millennia the #1 social network. 15 years later, many people share and like content via Facebook. MySpace ceased to exist. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel DYOR. My name is Chris, I'm from Germany, and on my channel I mainly talk about cryptocurrency projects. And today I'm talking about Ultra. But first things first, my channel received a ban, a community strike, after I released my video about Veracity. To be honest, I really expected that, but what I didn't expect is that I really get banned for at least a week. And I had to contact YouTube in this case to unban my channel. And yeah, besides that, I was sick and had some private matters to do. So this video is a bit late, but better late than never. So let's talk about Ultra. What is Ultra? What advantages does it offer to developers and gamers? What's the team behind it? What's the current price? And last but not least, I will give you my personal opinion about the gaming platform. So let's dive right into it. What is Ultra? Ultra is an EOS fork. So this was already the first moment for me where I thought, what? EOS fork? I'm not a big fan of the EOS blockchain, to be honest. But it makes sense to run this type of gaming platform on EOS and not on Ethereum. And the reason is that it's a feeless blockchain. And for a gaming platform, it is very important actually that this whole system runs feeless, because when you have like trading cards or something on your platform, then you sell them, for example, on Steam for a few cents. And if you have then suddenly to pay 2 cents or more for selling a gaming card, then it makes definitely no fun to sell there anything, especially if you end up with loss caused by variable fees, which you have on the Ethereum platform. And now we come already to the last point about what is Ultra. The platform itself is positioned as competitor to Steam. So they actually take the same approach like the Abyss. Is this a wise decision? Well, this is something which only time will tell. But Ultra has some interesting ideas on how to beat Steam and conquer the gaming market. So let's continue with the presentation, and we talk now about the advantages. And let's start with the developers. The first feature here on the list is called Cloud Code, and with Cloud Code, Ultra offers the possibility to developers to edit code on the fly. So this means for gamers that they don't have to download large patches on release day anymore. You probably know this: when you buy a AAA title on release day, you always have to download a large patch. And if you have a slow internet connection, then it's really, really annoying. And with this feature, this whole procedure of downloading large patches on release day, this becomes then obsolete. The next point on the list is the SDK support for C#, C++, Unreal, Unity, and Lumberyard. Well, in my opinion, I would take this for granted if I would look for a new platform where I can release my games. Then I want to have these features for, or the support for Unreal and Unity. I want to have that. Otherwise, I don't think about to release any game on this platform. Because if you have to work around this by yourself, then it makes everything more complicated. And yeah. But it's an advantage, of course, because there are some platforms which don't offer support, for example, for Lumberyard. Okay, the next point is instant payments to devs. Because you have to know, if you release a game on Steam, then you don't receive the funds immediately. Because, of course, in the background, the payment processors need to process, of course, the payment. That's why they call payment processors. And you know how traditional finance works. And with a blockchain solution, you get rid of the middleman and you receive your payment instantly. And another point is that developers earn 20% more on the Ultra platform than on Steam. I think this is very, very, very important for developers, because you can actually, with this money which you get then, which you earn on Ultra, you can use that then for better code, better quality of games, more developers, you know, more features. Or you can make your games cheaper, you know. And another advantage of Ultra is that it offers you as developer the possibility to create non-fungible tokens. So this is an approach which also ENJIN offers, and Ultra offers it too. Plus, it is a gaming platform. And next advantage is that it allows developers to import games which they released on other platforms to the Ultra platform. And this works with a kind of importer tool or something. And the next point is tokenization of the game. So if you tokenize your game or any asset, then it means you can't copy it anymore, you know? And the person who owns this tokenized asset has full control. If it has the private key to it, and it has full control of this asset. And this means that Ultra offers a feature to developers which fights key sellers. Because devs are then in full control of this secondary market. And they can even set revenue shares if they allow the reselling of their games. That's very, very interesting, because it means actually, the end of big key selling platforms like MMOGA. And the next point here and advantage for developers and publishers are tracking tools and utilities. This sounds not so special probably, but if you know how Steam works and that it doesn't offer you a tool or a solution where you can track, for example, how many people got banned from your game, and that it doesn't show you the reason why they got banned, then this tracking tool, which you offer here on Ultra, enables developers to create measurements by providing the analytical data which tracks down what kind of hack he has used or why the user got banned. And with this information, developers can patch their game on the fly via cloud code, which prevents then the hack from working, and by this it saves other not so honest customers from getting banned and protects the gaming experience of honest gamers, which is then the most profitable solution for the publisher or developer. And now we come to the list of advantages for gamers. Of course, gamers can earn Ultra tokens on the gaming platform by referrals or by trading digital items, by viewing ads, by reporting bugs, by writing reviews or sharing content and taking part in competitions. This all creates then a more active community because it incentivizes contribution, user or gamer contribution to the platform or the gaming community. Another advantage for gamers is that you can play while downloading. You probably know this feature from games like World of Warcraft. The launcher of Blizzard allows you to download the game, and after you download a couple of megabytes, you are then already able to play. And games which are released on Ultra offer this feature as well. And yeah, then we come already to the last point, and which is, in my opinion, a very interesting feature, and that is that you are able to resell your digital games. But of course, it depends on if the developer or publisher allows you to do so, because developers are in full control of their creation, and they can set then a certain revenue share or disallow it completely. Okay, that's all about the advantages. Now let's talk about the team. Well, first of all, there is nothing controversial about the team at all. At least I didn't find anything. So I'm telling you now in a very compact manner who is involved in this project. And the CEO and founder is David Hansen, and the co-founder and co-CEO is Nicolas Gillot. They are both serial entrepreneurs. They both founded Xiaoba Wang, a Chinese gaming console based on AMD hardware. Yeah, and of course then their advisor is Richie Corpus, AMD head of gaming. The partners are Ubisoft and of course again AMD and Bitfinex. So what I notice about this team is that they are not really blockchain related at all, you know. So they have to buy this knowledge. So you can expect that they have to pay pretty large bills in the end. So keep this in mind. But the advantage, of course, of such serial entrepreneurs and such, you see the connection here. They founded the Xiaoba Wang gaming console in China, which is based on AMD hardware. So they have then this network to AMD because of their previous adventure in China. And so they have the connection to Richie Corpus, and then they make it even possible to get AMD as partner for their blockchain technology. So this team, the CEOs, are excellent networkers. That's something good, but on the tech side, of course, they have some disadvantages. Okay, let's continue. Let's talk about the price. Well, the current price is 5 cents US dollar, and the current market cap is 12,741,344 US dollar. It's rank 194. And what can we see here? All-time low 2 cents, all-time high 6 cents. And now we are in between. And the sentiment is quite positive about Ultra. Okay, let's continue with the presentation. So, the tokenomics based on a gaming industry market cap of 2018 of 134.8 billion results in a price of 577 US dollar per Ultra token, and under the same conditions it reaches a higher price than ENJIN or Abyss, and a market cap of 134.8 billion is a market cap close to Bitcoin. So if Ultra really manages it to bring the gaming industry into the blockchain sector, then a lot of money comes in, and this coin could even flip Bitcoin. This is crazy. The max supply is 1 billion tokens. The circulating supply is 233,526,611. Well, that's something which I don't like, because most of the tokens are owned probably by Bitfinex and by the investors and by the team. What I saw so far is that Bitfinex, you can check it on Ethscan, I think it's Ethscan or Ethscan. You can check that the wallet of Bitfinex owns at least 20 million tokens, and right now there are, it's Etherscan, according to Etherscan, there are 784 holders of, or wallets of Ultra. So the tokenomics about this coin is pretty well, or the tokenomics are pretty well, and I think this is definitely a coin which I probably consider to invest a little, but just the taste of like XRP, it really gives me an XRP taste, you know, that you get dumped all the time by the team. And especially, I told you that the team itself has no tech-related founder, so they have to pay the bills, you know. So, yeah, could be in the beginning a little bit, you know, slow in growth, maybe, in case of the price. Well, but who knows? It's just my personal opinion. And yeah, then we come already to the personal opinion. What I said already, the founders are no developers, but are excellent businessmen and networkers. That's quite positive. Right now, the team has only one blockchain developer. So for such a big project like Ultra, sounds a bit, yeah, I don't know, it's a bit strange, isn't it? You probably need 3 or whatever, a few more, but getting a blockchain developer, if you can't do it by yourself, is expensive, you know. I'm writing here that it's a clever move of Ultra that it combines actually ENJIN and Abyss. It takes from ENJIN the non-fungible tokens and the platform aspect of the Abyss and combines it. And because of this non-fungible token feature, there will be probably games in the future which will be released on Steam, but inside the game there are probably used these kind of non-fungible tokens, and to really to sell these non-fungible tokens, you have to go actually then to the Ultra platform. So you attack here Steam from the back door, you know, from behind actually. That's a nice, clever move in my opinion, to break the dominance of Steam in the long run. Well-designed platform interface. Yeah, when we go on their homepage, you can see then some screenshots of their interface of the platform, and it looks a bit like Steam, but it looks clean and well designed in my opinion. And AAA titles are at the ready, like Witcher 3, because we see it here in the screenshot. No. There was one screenshot where I saw that there was Witcher 3. Well, not on this one. If I can find it, then I'll link it in the description down below. I think, let's continue with the presentation. I think that games will be cheaper in the long run on Ultra than on any other platform, because developers earn more money on the Ultra platform, and so they can offer you cheaper prices if they have to. And I'm writing here EOS. I can't remember why I was writing here EOS, but I think the reason was probably because, in my opinion, major adoption of blockchain tech happens through Ethereum, and yeah, EOS is something like the stepbrother or something like that, you know, which everyone knows but no one really wants to use, although it offers you ultra fast transactions per second and so on, you know. But of course, I think if Ultra becomes successful, then the EOS blockchain itself will benefit a lot because of that, and it will increase the adoption of EOS, especially in the gaming sector, I think. Well, that's all about Ultra for today. If you have any questions about Ultra, or if I have forgotten anything, please mention it in the comments down below. I'm thankful for any suggestions you make or advices you have, and if you want to get reviewed a certain coin or token, please also comment it in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you very much for your attention, and see you next time.